Hey YouTube, what's going on? This is OG Hugo, and I decided to do an updated video for my game room. About a year ago I made a video showing you guys my game room, and basically I just want to do an update on it to show you what I've acquired over the past year. Some of the stuff is pretty much the same, but I've gotten some new things, so I just wanted to go ahead and do a new video. As you can see, I still have my Street Fighter tournament sticks there, Street Fighter 4, the Marvel vs. Capcom stick, the Tekken 6 limited edition stick, as well as some pads there, the Street Fighter 4 Akuma pad, that's an old Jaguar pad there, another Street Fighter 4 Ken pad, PS2 pad, the Sega Master System games, a couple Genesis games. Most of my games are actually outside in the living room. I just haven't had a chance to like build shelves up here and put them in the shelves, but I'll eventually get around to that. Got a girlfriend, so I've been spending most of my time with her. I have some HD DVDs here, some Blu-rays, and some PlayStation 3 games down there. I don't know if you can see them, it's kind of dark. Like I said, most of my games are outside in the living room. That's why I need to just build some shelves and put them up here, along with some of the DVDs I got. I got some guitars there. If you notice, Guitar Hero guitars, Rock Band guitars, and such. Over here, I have a limited edition Xbox 360 Halo Reach. Basically, I got this system. It came with the Halo Reach game. I haven't even opened it. I actually have 4 other Xboxes, so I've been keeping this one in the box sealed. I haven't opened it just because I have too many other Xboxes, and you know, I just want to keep that one as like a collector's edition type of box. I have some strategy guides there, some magazines, as well as some magazines here. Street Fighter, Super Street Fighter, and Street Fighter 3DS. Some controllers, cables there. I have a Chun-Li PS2 limited edition pad. I don't know if you can see that, if it's too dark or not, but as you can see, it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool pad. I got that a while back. I got 2 of those because they were you know, closing them out, so I wanted to get a few of them just to have as collectibles. Here's my MAME arcade cabinet. I remember showing you this last year, but I never actually turned it on for you guys, so I want to go ahead and show you how, you know, how it is. I have a button here. When you hit the button, it basically wakes up the computer that's inside of it, and it comes up to the latest or the last game that I played on the system. Basically what I did is I gutted out this cabinet and I put in a computer in there. I put in a monitor and then put this X arcade control stick in there, and then I just built it all together. It was a fun project. I did a lot of stuff to it, but you know, I'm pretty happy with. So the coin slots don't work. I'm trying to get that adapter for the USB, so hopefully get that going. But it's a pretty good machine. I didn't put any of the console ROMs or anything like that. I just put all arcade stuff in there. And as you can see up here, I have a box with a bunch of cables. Basically, it's the cables for all my classic arcade, or not classic arcade, classic consoles. None of my consoles are hooked up. The reason being is I don't have a CTR, I just have a plasma. There's hardly any room in here for like a big CTR screen, so I just have them on display. And if I do want to play one of them, I would just basically grab the cable and hook it up. I have some boxes up here. I have a Slimline PS3 and also the Slim 360, the black one with the 250 gigabyte hard drive. I have those out in the living room, and so that's my arcade machine. Those are my Beats by Dr. Dre headphones. They're actually pretty cool headphones. Thumbs up. Here's my recliner. It's actually pretty cool. It's got 2 recliners on each side or a recliner on each side, and it's got this thing in the middle where you can bring it down and put your drinks or your snacks or whatever you want there, and use it as, you know, to play your games. I got some posters, pretty much since last year. I got some new additions to it. Those are my Hulk gloves. You put them on and they make noise. Pretty cool. My MacBook Pro, the 2011 edition. Pretty cool. It's a pretty sweet machine. I just got that a few weeks ago. The 15-inch. Tournament stick, Street Fighter 4. I opened this up to play the Marvel vs. Capcom 3 on the PlayStation, so it's got one open, the other one sealed. And here's my TV. Well, basically it's a 50-inch plasma. It's Panasonic, and here are some of my systems down here. I have my Halo Edition Xboxes, PSU there, so in case we get a power outage or anything like that, I'm in the middle of a game, this will keep the power going right there until until the power comes back on. I guess it keeps it going for like 15 minutes. Up here have some controllers. My PlayStation 3, this is the original 60GB one that's backward compatible. I have my 3DS. I just got this on Sunday. It's a pretty cool system. I got the Street Fighter for that. My portable game systems, Game Boy Advance, DS, original Game Boy, Game Boy Pocket, Game Boy Color, two different versions of it. Another Game Boy Advance, PSP. I got the PSP God of War edition, the Kratos one, and I have a white ceramic PSP. Right here I have the Game Gear and the Turbo Express. That's the portable TurboGrafx. My controllers for the Halo 3 edition Xbox that I have there. Right below that I have a black Elite. One is mod, one is not, so I just keep them both. One to play online, one to just play. I have a Wii with a hard drive below it. There's my DSi, that's my DS Lite, and of course that's 3DS there. Here's my Neo Geo with some Slurpee cups from 7-Eleven. Those were the Halo 3 edition before Halo 3 came out. I grabbed those, and that's my Neo Geo, some Transformers. Up here is my TurboGrafx 16, the Mario energy drink. Some more Transformers there. There in the side next to Optimus, you can see the Mountain Dew Game Fuel. That's another Halo 3 edition, I guess, soda. Before the game came out, I just grabbed that because it had, you know, some games on it, some you know, stuff about the game. Here's my white Saturn. It's kind of yellowing out. I guess back then that they had cheap plastic, and I guess all the white stuff started turning yellow, but it's got the US Japanese switch, and it also has a chip that's so you can, you know, play your backups on it. Second generation Genesis, a control stick, Sports Edition pad with a Sports Edition Sega Genesis or Dreamcast, white Dreamcast, the NES, Super NES, 3DS box. Here's a Game Boy SP with the NES theme to it. Here's my Famicom with a double profiler. Double profiler is basically a backup unit that will work with Genesis and Super Nintendo. It would back up all your games into floppy, so you can play them off the floppy. There goes my DS Lite, DS boxes back there, DSi box. Right here's my Nintendo 64 with the CD64. This is another backup unit, but this is for the Nintendo 64. You would back up your games to the unit and then transfer them to the computer with the like a printer cable. That's a pretty cool systems. They're kind of rare. You know, you can hardly find those things anymore. I have the two GameCubes. These are the original GameCubes with the port in the back where you can have 480p if you got the the cables and a good TV. Here's the CDZ Neo Geo ZDC. It's like a 2x CD-ROM on it, so it loaded up the games faster. Never made it to the US. I had to import this from Japan. Some guy sold it to me on eBay, so I've always wanted one, so it's pretty cool. I have two PlayStation 2s. One is the original one with the iLink port on it. This one's actually chipped. This one up here is the newer version, and it's got the IR sensor in the front, and that one here has got the iLink in the front too. One's chipped, one is got the hard drive in with the HD loader. So those are pretty cool. I got up here, it's the PC Engine Duo. The same thing as the TurboGrafx Duo, but this is the PC Engine version, the Japanese version. Right here I have a Slim PS2, PSX, PlayStation, Panasonic 3DO, another second generation Genesis with the 32X on top. Some more tin cans there, PlayStation controller, and then Bionic Commando. Below that I have the Genesis with the Sega CD attachment to it. These are the original ones. These are the best looking ones. I think they're better constructed. I love those things better. Here some controllers, action figure. Up here is the Sega Master System, and below it it's the Intellivision. Got a game there for it. Well, over here I have the Sega Jaguar with the Jaguar CD attachment to it. This is my Atari 2600 Woody with the 4 switches. Later version of the Atari 2600, and just basically a bunch of action figures and stuff here. Some plush toys there, some Transformers, some video game stuff. Some cartridges here, Super Nintendo, Atari, Genesis, and some other stuff there. Like I said, most of my games are outside in the living room, so I just have some stuff here, whatever I could fit, and then some more stuff here. Back, some more games in the back, some of the limited edition games. You can see more up there. Action figures. There goes Rob. Came with the NES. Well, that's basically my game room. You know, there was a few additions that I missed mentioning last year. New additions and stuff that I missed mentioning from last year. So I hope you enjoy it, and leave me a comment. Thanks a lot.